today, I will just be talking about few things I want ladies to stop doing, especially those who are single. There is this particular thing I have observed that I really want to correct. I want ladies to correct it, all right, while they are on the process of dating. So, if you're dating someone, I don't want you to give away your time, your everything about yourself to them. Give them full access to your body, full access to everything that make who you are. So many information are being shared. Something you can hold back, letting them know who you are in and out. You have not been able to build close intimacy with this guy. You don't even know where this relationship is going. You're just there, 1, 2, 3 years. No form of any proposal or commitment or any kind of promise made to you as regards to taking this relationship to the next level. And so, when you go out on a date with this person, first date, second date, when you come back, I want you to ask yourself these questions. How do I really feel about this guy? When I am with him and he's having that interaction, how he relates with the other people around in the restaurant, the staff he's talking to, his friends, what is really happening in his life? What can I say about his behavior? What can I say about how he talks, about his personality, about his character? Is this really someone I really want to share my life with? Does he really have what I have? You may not be able to see everything on the first and second date, but as time progresses, you are going to be observing certain things, especially if you put your eyes down and you'll be able to read between the lines, okay? So you got to ask yourself a question, have a reflection. What is really going on in his life? Is it really what I want? The kind of person I like to spend the rest of my life with? If you're a lady and you don't want marriage, you don't want to take things so serious, it all depends. Whatever you want will determine the kind of question or how serious you take the whole thing. So if you're a casual person and you want us to just do casual things, why not? Okay, we just see ourselves, we enjoy ourselves and we give way, right? But if you are in a very deep relationship and you are, having that intimacy, you want to really nurture this relationship and to make it to progress and take it to the better level. So you got to be open your eyes wide open and be able to see certain things. If there are things that you see and you observe that you're not quite sure with, is this something you want to discuss or talk about? What about values? Do they align? So while you are making this kind of analysis, you are doing what I would call due diligence, because you are trying to get information. You are trying to see where this relationship is going, how far is it going, and what are his plans for us in this relationship. Have you been proposed to? How long will it take? Am I really wasting my time here? So while all these things are going on, I want you to hold back yourself. It's not the time to be enjoying sex. That's not what the Bible says. It said the paid will be undefiled. That everybody gets to do it doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do. Okay? Because you want to preserve yourself, you want to save yourself of trouble of tomorrow. Because when you allow full access to your body, full access to your pouring time and energy, you really love this guy, you are really going very deep. But it turns out that this person is not the right person for you. He may even dump you, or if you decide to go on with him, he's not the one you like. It's not what you want. So either way, you're not favored. So in order to be safe and be able to discern what is really going on in this relationship, I already know who I am. I know what I want. So when I see him, I'm collecting data. That's what dating is all about. I'm collecting data. I'm collecting information. I'm making analysis. I'm asking deep and important questions of what I want and what does he want and where is this whole thing going to, and how long will it take in order to move from one level to another level. So as the relationship is progressing, it's your duty to be able to, follow it up with questions, with wisdom. Your eyes are open. You're observing things. But when you get too caught up between yourselves, you don't even know if you are loved or not. You don't even know. What you see is, with time, those love will clear. When you finally get married, if you're not sure if this person is my person, if I can do life with this person, if this person is really going or had my back or have my back, or is really going where I'm going, right? If really we are a match to each other. So it's very important that you go into a relationship or date, you get serious, but I want you to ask questions whenever you go out and come back. Ask questions. Is it the right person? This happened. Look at the way he talked. Look at how he handled this issue, this conflict, this problem. Look at his sense of humor. So many things, good qualities about him, the bad ones, how long, where is he coming from. You are making all this analysis, checking things and analyzing things. It's not the time for you to play, be happy, and then forget why you are there. That's what I'm trying to say. You forget why you are there. You get carried away with love. 6 months after the wedding, if eventually gets to the level of wedding and marriage, you are now saying, "This no, I didn't bargain for this. I didn't know he was like this. I didn't know she was like that." Because what happened to men can happen to women. There are also some women who are not ready for marriage. They are there for play. They are there for the benefit. What they're gonna take is not for anything intimate or serious. So define what you want in that relationship. Define where that relationship is going. You have to continue to ask questions all the time, depending on what you want. Because if you don't want anything serious, if you don't want anything permanent, your attitude and your ability and all the things you do will suggest the same. But if you are a serious person and you want to do something real and tangible with this person, you got to step up and be able to follow things one at a time. Do not give everything entirely to that relationship. When you keep pouring, and because I have seen that it's my man, you have not seen it all. So you pour all the information, you become so vulnerable, you share everything you're not supposed to share, you do everything you're not supposed to do, you give up your time, your love, everything, I just pouring. And you are told that you're not the one. I don't love you. I can't do this thing with you anymore. I am out. Where would you go? How would you feel about it? So it's really very disheartening if somebody gets to dump you after being with him or her for a long time. If you are beginning to consider some of the things you have given up for this relationship, some of the sacrifices you have made for this relationship, how is he ever going to pay you back? All the time you spend with him, your hopes for this relationship to work, all the things you are pouring to nourish, to make it to work, all the things you are fixing from there to there, laboring for this relationship to work, and it didn't work. You feel so bad because you have already given up, you're already exhausted, you have already given up all that you got for that relationship, and it's not even the one that will lead to where you're going. And so you see why I'm saying that you should do two important things for me. You go out, you come back, you are asking questions, you are collecting data, you are making analysis. Is this for me? What do I say about him? What can I say about this union? Where is he even headed? How long have I been with him? Is this somebody I can do life with? I can do marriage with? So you are making all this analysis while you are holding yourself a little bit back to maintain your dignity and integrity, and you are releasing it little by little. Okay? As the relationship is progressing, you are now getting too intimate and too close. But I don't like the idea of meeting someone just for the first time. Boom! You're already too intimate. You're already going in with each other. No, that will close your eyes. You will not be able to see anything that you ought to see. You become too easy to be taken. So there's nothing to hold back on. You're so easy. Anyone, and if that one does not work, anyone that come across you tomorrow, the same pattern continues. You let them in and life continues. You got to know who you are, what you want, where you are going, to be able to know how to hold yourself back and see how things unfold in that relationship. If it does not work, and if it's not for me, I have some dignity and the things I can pull back without being too regretful or wasting my time, my energy, and sacrificing in this relationship that didn't work at last. So that's what I want to share with you guys, because it's easy to be carried out. It's very easy to be carried away. It's very easy to be carried away. When you get entangled, you're just flowing and you think that things are normal. Things are not normal if you give away so many things. So you have to hold back, you have to be sure, you have to be meticulous, you have to be careful of the person you are dating and how it is unfolding. And if you find yourself in that relationship, if it's for you, you keep on, watering, pouring, and little by little until you get to know each other and decide if we're going to really be husband and wife. But if it's not for me, it all depends on your plan. Like from the ab initio, I give away. I tell you, when I was getting to get married, so some men were coming actually, and that's the particular one my sisters or whatever arranged for me to meet. So when I went on a date with him, we spent up to 3 hours, talking and discussing. And after a while, I knew, after some moments, hours, I knew that this is not for me. This person before me cannot be my husband, because he doesn't have what I have. He doesn't have the qualities I'm looking out for. He is not a bad person, but rather that he's not going where I'm going. And so we cannot make it together. He doesn't see life the way I see it. We are on a different boat. And so it cannot work, right? And there and then I entered the whole thing. I know you will say I am too abrupt, I'm too fast too, and I would have given him a chance. No, when you know what you want, when you see what you want, you will know. You go for it. You don't need anybody to tell you that this is the right man for me, because I already have my list listed down. I know the things I want. I know who I am. I know where I'm going. I know my plans. I know that with time, as we progress in life, our goals and purpose are becoming more clearer and clearer. But at that level, I know what I want, at least for a start. So he does not have it. I will not make life with him. I don't see life within this person. He doesn't have the quality that can sustain this marriage, and I don't blame him. That is the level he operates. He can work out with him with another person, but not for me. So at that instant, I had to, politely ended up the whole relationship before it gets started. And so I'm not saying that you do things the way I did it, but it's just to give you an idea that if this person in my life right now, after several years with him, and he's not, proposing, and I don't see him as someone I'm going to live my life with, and my question for you is, what are you still doing there? Again, you are with this person, he treats you well, but there's an aspect of his life that I don't like. He does not give you any iota of respect. He talks to you with lots of disdain. No respect at all for you. You mean nothing. Financially you are okay. Oh yeah, you benefit from him. Financially he takes care of you. But when it comes to common relationship, how to talk to someone, how to relate with someone with dignity and respect, with kindness, this person does not have it. And a lot of girls will remain in that relationship. They have seen the signs and they will remain there waiting until he proposes, and then they will go all the way in the name of marriage. And now they begin the journey of regret, the journey of I want out. I can't do this anymore. This is too much for me. And so when you are dating, collect information. Do a lot of things. Ask questions. Don't just stay there and be flowing. You can stay there for 5 years. Nothing has been done. I have seen it. I am waiting on my fiancé or whatever, not fiancé. I'm waiting on my boyfriend. He's dealing with some things. He's dealing with some business. When he's finally fixed things, we're gonna get married. When he has not even proposed, and you're just there hanging up. How long are you gonna stay there in order to make a wise decision? So my call for you today is to check things around in your relationship. That's what all this is all about. Some people don't know. Some people know what they're doing because that's the level they want to operate. Some people don't know. They don't have the courage. They are afraid to speak out. And so someone courage, and say, well, I have been in this relationship for 2-3 years. He has not even told me anything. He has not even proposed to me. Why then am I here? What am I doing here? How long am I going to wait for me to get him to propose? Questions will continue to open. Your eyes will open. You don't need to stay too long. If he doesn't want to go where you're going, he got that you can get chance to other people. That's what I'm trying to say. He cannot hold you hostage and remaining there. He's not moving forward. He's not moving backward. He's just remaining on the fence. No. I gotta know what I want. If he's the one, he gotta do what he needs to do at the appropriate time. If it's not getting done, I gotta give way. That's my encouragement for you today. I gotta give way. Do not start making excuses for this person. Oh no, he's just a nice person. He needs to, he just needs to fix things. Just needs to fix this aspect, this temper of a thing. And you are still there. Temper, you are there. When you finally married him, your eyes will get open. So let your eyes be open now. Let your eyes do not be, clouded with love. Do not cloud it with love. And so you're not seeing clearly. Right now, I'm helping you to ask questions. Look into your relationship and see what is going on there. What have you got going on there? How much effort are you making to make sure that things go well? It's not a force. If it does not work for me and you, I give way with my dignity. I go and I see clearly for some people who can see me for who I am and value me. I give them chance, to relate with me. And so, hanging up there and waiting and holding on, even when you don't know where the relationship is going, and you are there making excuses for this person, why he is not ready yet, why he has not been able to propose, why he can propose tomorrow, why he is behaving the way he's behaving. You are making up excuses. It will not solve anything. What will solve things is that you are asking questions, you are getting your data, you are evaluating what is going on in his life, you are checking, is this going to be my lifestyle? Am I going to do life? Do I see marriage with this person? And so that will make you to open your eyes. When your eyes are open, you make a better decision. When you know and you are aware, you will have good insight. You'll be able to say, no, this is not for me. I gotta do what is reasonable. So that's my encouragement for you today. I hope this video will resonate with someone. I hope someone will listen to this video and say, I gotta do what is right. because I know that you are exactly talking to me. I am in that situation right now whereby I don't know where I'm going from. I don't know what is happening. I am kind of confused. I'm kind of stuck in this relationship. Nothing is moving forward. I don't have the courage. I'm afraid to speak out. I'm just hanging on here, hoping that things will turn out good tomorrow. So do not have to hang on. Don't be afraid. If this video resonates with you, if you find value in what I'm sharing with you, if you are the one right now, you're gonna get up and do something reasonable with your life. You still have chance, opportunity to do something, opportunity to live a better life, opportunity to get someone that will like you and love you for who you are. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video.